Okay, now we'll talk about saving and uploading to the workshop. So by default, you'll see with a new mix that you just started working on, you have this quick save button. You can use this to quickly start a save. You don't have to worry about the name or anything, and then you can just continue making things. Once you're happy or at a good state, you've done the quick save a few times, you can go to your mixes tab. And then underneath the mixes tab under quick saves, you'll see that your new quick save is underneath here. And then from here, you can go, okay, I want to edit this, and we'll say, all right, I want to call this my awesome mix. Cool. And then my awesome mix, we'll put it under the awesome category. No, well, actually, we'll do tutorial just so that it goes to the bottom. Tutorial category. Nice. All right. Boom. So now all the way at the bottom, we have this tutorial category with my awesome mix in it. From here, you can edit again if you want to. You can change the categories around, do whatever you want. You can delete it, that's fine. But right now, I'm going to go into this workshop details tab. Now we have the option to actually upload to the workshop. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow other people to subscribe to this item, to this mix, and have them download and be able to play your mix pretty easily. So my awesome mix, awesome, cool. And I'm going to make it public by default. If you don't publish it to public, then it means that other people will not be able to see it, and you'll have to change it later to be public. So we'll hit upload, and then this is going to be updating a bunch of things. It'll re-download it, and then it'll say update complete, and it'll disappear. Then you go to your workshop tab, and underneath your workshop tab, you should see tutorial and your awesome mix. Very cool. So say you're like, oh, I really wish I had a different category for this. Like maybe I should put it under a category of Zuko tutorial or something. Then hit apply, and you'll see it'll change to Zuko tutorial. And once you change anything about your mix, you can go ahead and you'll see this like revert arrow. This is a way to kind of back out your changes. Otherwise, you can go ahead and go to edit workshop details again, and you'll see the button's slightly different this time. It says update mix on workshop. This is indicating that you've already put this on the workshop and other people can subscribe to it, and now you're just making an update to it. So now I'm going to go ahead and update. It'll re-download it, do the update complete, and now you won't have the little revert arrow, and you'll be able to other people will have this new category in as well. You can do the same thing with the names or whatever. If you want to subscribe to other people's mixes, right now the best way to get to it is just kind of use a link to a previous mix. So that's what I just did there. Is you have the link button. So click and hold that, and you'll go into the mix, and you'll see that I am already subscribed to my own item because that's what it does by default when you upload it. But if we go to the workshop tab and we go to somebody else's item, so we'll go to this Kavinsky Night Call remake. That is by Weasel. I will subscribe to it. And now, after I hit the subscribe button, I hit Shift Tab, you'll see that it shows up in the workshop directory now automatically. If this doesn't show up right away, it might be taking a little bit longer to download, so you can feel free to just kind of hit the My Workshop button a couple times, and hopefully it'll show up. Hitting My Workshop essentially does a full refresh on the downloading directory, so if you have any new subscriptions or whatever, it should re-download them on the fly. The mixes that you make have an edit and save button versus the mixes that you're subscribed to don't have the ability to edit and save. What you can do though is you can open them up. Be like, wow, this is a really cool mix. Awesome, great job. And then this is actually a neat one if you listen to it. Pretty fun. You're like, oh, cool, I want to actually do changes to this. What you can do is you can do the same process that we did before. You do a quick save, then go to your mixes, go to my mixes, quick save, and then bam, it's in here, and you can change this to like Kavinsky Zukinski. I hope that's remake tutorial. Tutorials. Whoa. But yeah, then you have your own remake of that thing, and you're not messing up what somebody else has on their own workshop. You're not able to do that anyway, but that's a way to kind of like download somebody else's mix, do your own like remix to it, and save it locally. Only other thing I'll note is that there is an included tab, and this comes with any other saves that are included with the game, but also has this autosaves panel, which autosaves happen every 10 minutes, I believe. And then also backup saves happen anytime you load up a level. A backup save will be saved before it goes to the new level. These are 2 ways to hopefully save your work if you accidentally have a crash, or if you forget to save the thing that you're working on. You can always check the auto saves and backup saves, and hopefully you don't lose too much work. One final thing to note is anything that you upload to the workshop, you have full control over. So say you want to delete your item, you can go ahead and unsubscribe to it, and you can hit the delete button. You also have the ability to change all of the titles and descriptions. Basically, anything that you upload to the workshop has the ability to be taken down if it does violate rules. So please stick within the rules and guidelines of the workshop. I don't want to have to be moderating this stuff too heavily, but you can see that you have a plenty control over your workshop items if you want to change them or do whatever. And in this case, I'll just go ahead and hit delete on my item. And now when I go back, you'll see that the item is gone forever. And I think that covers saving your mixes.